You're cheating.
Está rocheando.
What?
There you go, that's him.
What?
Gaming could get very competitive. It's actually the entire point of gaming. Do you remember those days when you would note down cheat codes in a small book just to punch them into your keyboard or joystick to clear a difficult level? Good old days, right? Well, while you can enjoy that privilege while you play an offline game, you can't possibly even think about it while competing with angry gamers who are playing online. Some rules are not meant to be broken, so here is a list of top 10 gamers who were caught cheating. Cheating in an esport, a serious blunder. Ironically, it's not just a game when you're a professional gamer. The new world of esports may be young in comparison to previous competitive sports, but that doesn't mean its participants haven't figured out a way to take advantage of it. Cheaters have been caught red-handed for anything from throwing tournaments to boosting other players' numbers to betting against their own team and more. And organizers are getting better at recognizing any cheats. Players cheat in a variety of games, including first-person shooters such as Overwatch and CS:GO, strategy games such as Dota 2 or League of Legends, and even digital card games like Hearthstone. Now let's look at some cheaters who were caught cheating red-handed and were utterly humiliated. Number 10. Darksider, Guild Wars 2. How many times have you felt that a player is so good that he is most definitely using a hacked version of the game? Well, in this case, a hacker tormented an entire gaming community. Cheaters were not permitted in ArenaNet's MMO Guild Wars 2. One look at the case of player Darksider reveals that they were serious about their business. Darksider was a well-known hacker who wreaked havoc on the MMO's PvP zones for weeks. The player's character was incredibly powerful, practically hard to kill, and possessed teleportation abilities. Before the game's head of security took control, the player had been reported thousands of times. He humiliated the Darksider by seizing his account and all accounts affiliated with him. He took control of the avatar, led him up to a high point where everyone could see him, stripped him naked, made him wave goodbye, and then dropped him to his death, which is basically a permanent ban. Wow, we have seen the walk of shame. This was the free fall of shame. What a great way to humiliate a cheater, but some might call it a bit too harsh. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Number 9. Kid X. Just like his name, Kid X was caught cheating like a little kid playing hopscotch in the park. On the Korean server, Kid X, a top 200 Overwatch player and high-profile streamer, was banned from employing an aimbot. This suspension, however, did not occur in a private setting. Kid X was broadcasting at the time the ban was imposed. His usage of an aimbot was not concealed in the last. Blizzard was alerted almost immediately, and Kid X's account was suspended in the middle of the game. Because Blizzard has zero-tolerance stance when it comes to cheaters, Kid X's suspension is indefinite. An aimbot is probably the most disgusting thing an FPS player can use. You can only imagine how embarrassing it would have been when Kid X was caught red-handed. Number 8. Azubu Forced, League of Legends. Have you ever wondered why during high-level competitive League of Legends matches, players are essentially kept in boxes? Yes, this is the reason. We would have gone easy with this entry if it was just one player, but in this case, the whole Azubu Frost team was caught glancing at screens to get an advantage against the team solo mid at the League of Legends World Championships in 2021. What's the catch? The enormous spectator screens put around the arena so fans could, watch the match, were the culprits, not their opponents' screens. Those screens revealed where each player was on the map, allowing them to cheat. The match was stopped and the referees urged them to look forward, but the antics continued. They weren't disqualified, but they lost with some serious respect in the esports community, and the team was eventually kicked out of the Azubu organization after incurring a massive fine of $30,000 for their shenanigans. Number 7. Solo, Dota 2. Throwing a game on purpose is bad enough, but it's even worse when you're bringing the rest of your squad down with you. Alexei Berzin, better known as Solo, staked $100 on his team Rock's Kiss, losing the Star Series Season 6 competition in 2013. Rox was favored to win, therefore he would receive $322 following the team's dismal performance, which included giving the enemy over 50 killed. Of course, Solo was apprehended arrested and sentenced to a lifetime ban, which was ultimately reduced to a year. He never received the $322. Number 6. Rhino, Halo 5 Guardians. Pro gamer Rhino was accused of providing kills to another player during a Halo 5 free-for-all event in 2015. When asked directly, Rhino revealed that he was throwing to aid another player win when a suspicious fan posted videos of the game to Twitter. To add salt to injury, he said that there was nothing wrong with what he did and that anyone who didn't expect such behavior at such occasions was tragically mistaken. Rhino was given a 1-month suspension, and the tournament organizers decided to repeat the games without him. To top it off, he did all of this to assist his friend win a $300 prize pool. Number 5. Match fixing League of Legends. The match rigging incident at the 2012 League of Legends World Championships was perhaps the most prominent esports scandal of all time, involving not one player, not one squad, but 2 whole teams. Dignitas and Curse NA chose to play all random all mid in the tournament finals, where the players choose a random champion and both teams exclusively battle in the middle lane of the map. Aram is usually just a fun PvP mode rather than a real competitive format. Therefore, this was an unexpected decision. The teams met beforehand and resolved to split the $40,000 reward evenly regardless of the outcome, indicating that they weren't even trying it to play seriously in the first place. Number 4. Semphis CSGO. Doping scandals have riddled the world of athletics, but it has crept its way into esports as well. Doping is widespread in traditional sports like baseball and cycling, which is why its appearance in an esport competition a few years ago was so startling. The interviewer remarked in a conversation with CSGO player Corey Friesen, commonly known as Semphis, that the comms for Friesen's team Cloud9 sounded sort of strange. Friesen went on to disclose that he and the rest of his team were on Adderall during the ESL 1 Kato-wise tournament in March of 2016. Number 3. Jonathan Kosmala, Fortnite. Another type of cheating is using a hack that allows you to see other players or goods through barriers, sometimes known as wall hacks. It's a popular trick because it's more difficult to detect than, say, an aimbot. That's exactly what Team Caliber's Jonathan Kosmala did during the Fortnite World Cup qualifications in April of this year. However, he was apprehended in an unusual way. The hacker himself was the one who turned him in. He claimed he did it because Kosmala was abusing a professional competition with a $30 million prize pool rather than simply enjoying himself. Kosmala was fired from Team Caliber, and the hack's author even granted him a complete refund. We're not sure we can justify using hacks for entertainment, but we have to say we admire this hacker's strange code of honor. Number 2. Flex CSGO. Because CSGO is a game where having perfect aim is a must if you want to make it in the pro scene, it's no surprise that aimbotting is a particular cheat in the first-person shooter. Flex of the Grandpa Berets was doing exactly that when his team was up 8-2 in an ESEA event in 2015. Flex was banned before the 11th round after a closer examination of his unbelievable plays revealed that he was, in fact, using a hack. That explains a lot, stated the tournament's casters, who were hilariously and appropriately taken aback. Number 1. Forsaken CSGO. One of the most well-known cases in esports cheating history occurred when a member of Optic India's CSGO team was caught red-handed at one of the year's most important events. It was the Extremesland 2018 Asia Finals, and Forsaken had an aimbot installed on his computer. Officials caught on soon, and as they approached his setup, he attempted to remove it right in front of them. It goes without saying that it was never a question of whether he was guilty or not. Naturally, his squad was disqualified right away, and subsequent inquiry revealed that he had also cheated at the ESL India Premiership 2018 Fall Tournament. Now that is what you call embarrassing. Which one was the most embarrassing one according to you? Let us know in the comments below. While you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel so that you never miss out on such awesome content. Share this video with all your gaming buddies so that we can see them and you next time.